Ukrainian forces will soon enter Crimea, according to one of its defence officials. But the country's president wasn't being so bullish when he visited troops near Bakhmut. Meanwhile, President Putin has met with African leaders who told him they have a right to call for peace.
Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky in his flak jacket near the front lines, apparently near Bakhmut, congratulating his special forces on their National Day. Not much is known about your work, he tells them, but everyone knows your heroism. And then a pit stop at a petrol station for a multitude of selfies. A tale of two presidents, carefully curated via their Telegram channels. Zelensky, the wartime leader, doing what Vladimir Putin never does, mucking in with his rank and file. As the Russian president rounded off 3 days of talks with his few remaining friends. For all the seeming jollity, his Russia-Africa summit was poorly attended and with few headline gains, certainly none for Africa's peace initiative.
In a way, we feel that we have a right to call for peace because the ongoing conflict, as you heard during the course of the day, also negatively affects us as African countries.
But Putin won't budge on reviving the grain deal, key to getting wheat to Africa. And there's not a chance he'll sue for peace. Ukraine's counter-offensive is slow and painful, and the Russians are well dug in. This is apparently also near Bakhmut, Ukraine's 3rd Assault Brigade retaking Russian positions. The ground here is heavily mined, and they are under constant fire. This headcam footage gives you a sense of the adrenaline and the fear. Bandages strapped on as they go. And behind the front lines on both sides, civilians feeling it too, as they have done for so long now. A strike in Russian-occupied Donetsk, which this car narrowly manages to avoid. Russia blames Ukraine. And in Dnipro, the aftermath of a Russian missile attack, one of the targets a building housing Ukrainian intelligence.
Let every loss for Russia be retribution for its evil, and let every occupier, every Russian murderer, all those responsible for this terror against Ukraine and Ukrainians know, while they are still alive, that justice wins. Ukraine will win.
Ukraine is promising to move into Crimea soon. But in this long game of attrition, soon could mean anything. And Putin will certainly not give up on Crimea easily. Diana Magnay, Sky News.